Hello, and welcome to a bonus episode of Decisive Podcast. It's currently the 14th of August, and this is a test pilot for the new podcast.
Which, by this point,
you would have seen loads of podcasts in this style, but we haven't. So, probably Merry Christmas, because that's when it's probably going to come out.
I'm Christmas from the middle of summer, and I am Rob.
Yeah. We don't have any news because fuck that. We don't have a review because we're not doing one. We have a topic though, and it's an interesting one because we're going to see how it works out. But before we go on to the topic, let's talk about Bloodstock quickly. Because I just got back from Bloodstock yesterday. I'm a tired human being, and I don't really have much to say because much of what I can say is not podcast worthy, or it's probably
not bonus material either.
No, it's dangerous. But I will say that I did see a record number of bands, as in lack of. I saw 3 bands, 1 per day. Saw 2 songs of Judas Priest before I had Burrito Boys. If you have,
I've seen the pictures.
If you're at Bloodstock, you know what that is. You know what comes after. On Saturday, Suicidal Tendencies were late for their flight. I'm not a fan of them whatsoever. They're late for the flight. So this Japanese female band called Love Bite came on stage. They went from the second stage, which is the Sophie stage, and they went on to the main stage and got Suicidal Tendencies spot, which is great for them. Got a huge crowd, and they were great. I wasn't really listening to them, but they were great.
Can I just stop you there? The Sophie stage.
Yeah.
Sophie,
as in the charity. Sophie Lancaster.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the second stage.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's sick. I saw 2 songs there, and I was happy. I wanted to go back to bed, and then on a Sunday, I saw Jamie Jester from Hatebreed, his side project, Jester, and he had Howard Jones with him. So I saw 3 songs from them. The first song, which didn't have Howard, and then 2 songs with Howard.
Okay.
And then Howard went off stage, so I was done, and went back to my camp to get fucked. It was great. He is doing well. He is a beast now.
Who, Howard?
Yeah, so
I've seen
struggling with diabetes, and he's
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's kind of part of the reason he left Killswitch, but it kind of went more than that.
Oh shit!
But he was tired. He was tired. No, I'm tired. He was. Yeah, he was just such a beast, and he was obviously a bit overweight back when he left Killswitch. Now he's a tank.
Yeah, he's always been like quite big framed bloke, I guess. Yeah. I've never actually seen...
Now it's pure solidness.
So, live performance.
Oh, he sounded great.
Did you ever see him with Killswitch? Because I have not.
Yeah, I saw 3 times.
Right, okay, so... Fuck you.
But yeah, that was my Bloodstock.
Excellent.
First ever drive to a festival.
You drove?
Yeah, I drove. There and
you drove home?
Yeah, I... Had some chaos there. I didn't drink Monday. The first ever time I didn't drink on a festival on Monday.
Okay.
Horrific stuff. I ended up... So the drive there was fine. Bit of a knobhead on the motorway letting me on. I can't be able to go into all that. But I got to dropping my mate Faulkner off at his fiance's house. And thinking, oh yeah, the whole trip was safe. Go into the parking spot. Don't realise where I am. Crash into the wall. I scraped the front of my car. And it's a little crash, my first one. But I'm very upset because it's not my car and I don't like crashing into walls.
I mean, to be fair, 2 days after I picked up my Fiesta, I got rear-ended, so...
Yeah, but that's their fault. This was entirely mine.
Oh, that's the difference.
Yeah. There you go. So,
I had a point.
Download Festival 2019.
Predictions.
So, once this is actually released, we'll know the headline is released properly.
Most likely.
So it'd be interesting to watch this back and see how right we are.
Yeah, I'm not confident. I am in some. I am confident faith. Yeah.
I will point out I do a sweepstakes anyway, so I've had predictions ready for a while. And I've won every single one but one out of like 5 years. So I'm willing to kill people to win again. So I'm pretty confident, because if I'm not confident, then I'm going to lose. So start off with the headliners.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to do them like by day or?
Nah.
No,
just by days.
List them off. My most certain one then I will start with, I think, is going to be Slipknot.
Yeah, they're one of my top 3. I feel like if Slipknot headline, they have to have that album out. They won't headline without it.
Mm. Do we have like rumours for when that's supposed to be though?
Corey has said next summer.
So it could be just in time, it could be just after.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
But I guess if they belted out like enough singles before the festival, they can play the singles there as part of their set. And people will know the songs. And then maybe like, here's a new song we have never played. Ah! Crazy. So I think Slipknot is very likely.
Okay. Yeah, so we're agreed on that. I want to bring your attention to something that you were saying at this year's download quite a lot when we were talking about possible predictions for next year.
So I know you're going to say Bring Me the Horizon.
I am.
And they are one of my top 3 in terms of predictions. They are the bottom of the barrel of what I want. Because they are scum. Yeah, I think it's their time.
I'm surprised they're even in the barrel.
Yeah, touche. I think it's their time. Because they've been around for long enough. Far too long.
The thing is, though, does the album thing not apply to them as well?
Yeah, I was getting to that. So I feel like if they don't release another album, they're not going to... because that's the spirit. And... yeah, it makes sense for them to release an album. If it's absolutely dire, which it, in my opinion, will be, then if it's overall like received badly by the fans, maybe not. But Download is to sort out their new headliners. Like they're taking a while. I think the most recent new headliner. Okay, they had Biffy and they had Ozzy, even though Ozzy as himself was the first ever headliner.
No.
Yeah, he's never headlined as Ozzy before.
Intriguing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they still need to pump up actual like new people. So I think like Bring Me, they've got enough traction, I guess. What do you think about that?
Definitely in terms of like the crowd, they're a big enough band to pull in the crowd nowadays, which is unfortunate. I just don't know. I mean,
I've heard from close fans that they think they're shit live. There's like 75% of their stuff is backing track, and
they're dreadful. I haven't seen them in recent years, but I've seen them once back with the whole Medusa thing, and that was bad enough. One of their songs.
Okay.
I Count Your Blessings, I think.
That was the first album, wasn't it?
Yeah. Pits.
Oh, I wasn't there. I was watching paint dry or something.
Where's my shoe? It was alright. He lost the shoe.
Great. We may as well cover off with, as I mentioned, the top 3 of mine. My final one is Metallica.
Yep.
Because they've had Hardwired Self-Destruct out for a couple of years now. Late 2016.
Yeah.
And they haven't festivaled. They said they want to do their own arenas first, which they've done now, and then they'll go to festivals. So it only makes sense that they're going to be headlining Download.
So I can make up my mind. I've got them down. I couldn't make up my mind whether or not they were like a more along a sure thing, if that makes sense. I'm not too sure about that. Just for curiosity's sake, though, what day would you say?
I mean, if I was going to put those 3 on today's as they were top 3.
Yeah. Because that would be difficult for me.
Bring Me the Horizon Friday.
Yeah, 100%. But what about the other 2?
Slipknot Saturday.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't do a Sunday, but Metallica on a Sunday is weird.
See, there's this thing that like usually the Sunday is like the classic rock or metal night. Then there's a whole thing between fans. They think that for some reason they think Saturday headliner is the biggest headliner no matter what, and it's not. It's about booking.
It's all
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's all literally all 3 of them.
Yeah. But I think if they're going to try and do that with Slipknot and Bring Me being newer bands, Metallica go on the Sunday and close the festival.
I mean, if you have a look at the lineup posters, though, there does seem to be like you can understand why people get that impression.
Yeah, to an extent.
Like the Saturday band is always glorified. It's always like bigger print. Have a look at them. Have a look at them. Some of them definitely, maybe not all. Interesting tangent. Anyway, yes. I feel that topic. No, I don't.
So you don't feel Metallica are the top contenders?
The only thing is that I'm the type of person that I don't know, yeah, I can't help but think about the days, even though I do sort of hold them all equally. They do have their place, so, like, I couldn't imagine Metallica being a Friday band. They probably have been in the past, then I just wouldn't see it anymore.
Hmm.
And there is an element to that as well, like being slap bang in the middle of the festival, because that's like the peak. You're sort of getting comfortable and shit and bad weather on the way there, and then Saturday comes and like everything's fine, and then you start getting too drunk and hungover all the time, and you start getting like, I'm smelly and I want to go home.
I can't say I've ever had that thought.
I mean, I definitely have. By the time that we woke up on the Monday, I was like, I'm ready for a shower.
Monday, yeah. Sunday, I wouldn't like. I want to go home because music and alcohol.
Alcohol, yes. We didn't have much in the way of music this year, did we? We went and saw like 2 bands.
What I did on a Sunday, to be honest.
Drank.
Bag cider.
All day, fucking bag cider.
So, who's your third? Who's your next top contender?
See, I knew you were going to ask. And I have the same problem with most of mine. I guess Def Leppard, still possible.
So, let's go through some hot rumours that are actually not my predictions, but rumours at the moment.
Okay.
Def Leppard, who I never ever want to see headline again. They headlined in 09 my first year, and then again in 11. And I don't think they're headline worthy. Shoot me. But they are heavily rumoured to headline and play the Hysteria album in full.
Ooh. Okay.
Which gives me absolutely nothing of an erection. Just don't care. So that's that. Another hot rumour is Rammstein. It's only been 2 years, I believe.
2017. So yeah, it will be 2 years by the time that they're back around.
But they're expected to have a new album by that time.
Interesting.
And that's pushing them up.
I didn't actually put them down purely because it had been so recent, and I know that they're not an overly recurring band.
No, usually not. They've only played twice, but that was
seem
about
to be
2 years gap as well.
Yeah, they do seem to be getting like a bit more of a following almost. Like I'm hearing about them from other people more.
Yeah,
which is
it's good because they're fucking one of the best bands live ever.
I wouldn't know because even when I went to the last festival that they headlined the Sunday for, I was fucking dead.
Yeah,
to the entire world.
Another one is Iron Maiden. They're a hot rumour.
Yep.
Because of their massive tour they've just been doing, which has been hailed as like one of their best tours ever. Apparently, they're just better than ever than it. It's like Legacy of Maiden, or whatever it's called.
Excellent.
That and they've just
me.
literally played this weekend with Killswitch Engage. But Howard came on stage as well. Have you heard about that?
No.
Howard came on stage with Killswitch when they supported Maiden and did the entirety of End of Heartache.
Excellent.
Mate.
I mean, for me, more so than you, that's a perfect gig because Killswitch, Maiden.
Swap out Maiden for Metallica and
Nope.
That would be me.
Nope.
Well, Maiden are just inferior, aren't they?
Nope.
Anyway. Have you heard any other hot rumours, or have you got any big ones?
Not for headliners, really. Just other ones that I've put down. Megadeth. Kiss.
I don't think Megadeth would ever headline, personally.
Do you not?
I don't think they ever reached that scale.
I mean, I'm glad about that.
I'm glad. They've headlined Bloodstock, and that's fair.
Ones that I put in the middle, because more wishful thinking than anything, Alter Bridge.
Okay, I would
love it. I know it's
everywhere.
Way too early though, but that's the thing.
I think 2020. I think that one more album.
Okay, I was going to say, putting a random year on it like that just doesn't seem real. Like,
well, they only played this this year just gone. No, they didn't. No, did they? No, they didn't play this year gone. They played 2017. And Slash, which we'll get to later, is releasing an album in time for Down next year.
Brilliant.
But Alter Bridge, it's not a random year. It's just next year's too soon. Alter Bridge won't have an album out. They'll have an album out by 2020. If that album is Fortress level, then they're going for it. They've sold out arenas. They've sold out 2 nights of Royal Albert Hall with an orchestra,
which sounds amazing.
Was amazing,
yes.
So I think they will, just not yet. Before I forget, Kiss, they are also on the hot rumour level. I don't know why. I don't know the reason behind it, like I do for Rammstein and Maiden, but
I literally went with it because it's a band that some of the members, if not all, will still do stuff if they're not like active at that point in time, and it's been quite a while.
Yeah, they were like 2015.
15 or 14. 15.
So other ones that I've thrown out in there are Tool, because the album is getting like more rumoured. I know it's been like over 10 years since the last album, but Maynard Keenan has been saying things.
Have they headlined Download like way back when?
The last time was 2006. That was the best year I never attended because the lineup was incredible.
Who else headlined, do you know?
Metallica and Guns. Fuck Guns off because they were shit at that point because there was no Slash and Axl was a cunt. But the rest of the lineup looked amazing.
Mad. That was back when Lamb of God were like getting quite high up the bill as well. I remember they were playing quite high up. I would love to see a return. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. I've never seen them live. I've never really been a fan, but I'm not a fan. I just haven't really listened to them. I've only ever heard 2 songs on the Guitar Hero like 10 years ago.
Okay, I could probably hazard a guess, but we won't.
Schism and Vicarious.
Interesting.
AC/DC are another rumour, not a hot rumour, but they're rumoured because it looks like Phil and someone else may be coming back to the band after all, and not going forward with the Axl DC stuff. And they've been seen, 2 of each of the members, so 2 groups of 2 have been seen together recently, and it's looking like they're going back into rehearsals or possibly studio. I don't particularly want AC/DC there again because they're egotistical cunts that want their own stage and won't put their name on the t-shirt. But
What?
when they headlined in 2010, they were adamant they had their own stage. I wasn't too bothered about that. That's okay. So there's a main stage next to the main stage, right? Yeah, and on top of that, they outright refused to have their name on the Download t-shirt. They said, "We're not headlining Download. We are playing Donington, which happens to be the same day as Download." Right, so it looked like you had 2010. I think it was Rage Against the Machine headline Saturday. Maybe wrong on that. In fact, maybe in 2011, AC/DC headlined. Either way, right. And then on Friday, it just had them Crooked Vultures as headliners because they were the sub headliners for AC/DC. They shocking. Then sold their AC/DC sold their own t-shirts.
Shocking,
because they can't. Egotistic fucks. So yeah, not keen. I don't particularly want oh shit. Don't particularly want them back, to be honest.
Fair enough. Other ones that I put in the middle, or the only other one that I put in the middle, I would like Korn to play somewhere. Like they're on the list either way, whether they're going to be like a normal band or potential for a Friday headline at some point.
I would like them to headline. I feel like they deserve it after their career, but I don't think Copping will do it for the England one. I think they headlined France, but I also believe that may have been because someone pulled out and then Cornwall just placed on top. Like the headliner pulled out.
So what were they subbing?
They were subbing. I think. I'm not going to quote myself. I'm not going to guarantee that. They may have been put for headliner originally, but I just don't think for the UK he would.
Fair enough.
But I think they deserve it after the career they've had. Only other one I've got is Foo Fighters, just because they're so damn requested. But it's Copping has said in interviews that he's tried year after year because they're so heavily requested, and it's always Foos that either say no or say yes, then put out before it's even announced.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're a Reading band, I guess, or Glastonbury apparently, which is a shame.
It's definitely much more their atmosphere, and I think as well, won't go too much into it for reasons that by this point might be apparent, but probably won't be. Dave's probably got a bit of a fond memory of Reading because it was like one of the last festivals they ever played.
Nirvana, yeah.
So,
which is fair. Play there 9 out of 10 years. And then 2019? 2019 in about 50 fucking thousand centuries. Come play, download. Or maybe just 2019.
Don't get me wrong, I think it would be one of those things that once he did it, he'd be like, what the fuck have I done?
Why have I waited so long?
Yeah, 100%. But he just doesn't know, and that's fine.
Right, non-headliners.
Yeah.
So I've got these in a list. I've put them where I possibly think they'll be placed if it's like relevant. I haven't gone like, oh, they'll be fourth down on main stage. I've put either second stage, third stage, fourth stage headliner, or sub headliner to main, and I put them under the band. I think, but I've only included my top 3.
Okay.
So starting off for me, I think Architects are bound to play downloads.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're either second stage headline on a day Bring Me the Horizon isn't playing, or they'll sub Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, Rage.
Yeah, but that's great because we watch them, enjoy it, love it, leave.
Yeah, there is that. Won't have to stay through. Bring me to do it the other way around.
No.
It should be fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just think after the last album, I know that I'm personally raving about it and probably am still when this goes out. They've done a lot. They've got really big. They sold out Ali Pali. I believe that All Our Gods did well. I'm not sure where they got on the charts, to be honest. So yeah, I think that could go work really well. And to be honest, they suit Bring Me in the area somewhat.
Yeah, I can see them on the same day, the same bill, that kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't think they played any less than sub-headline if they did. My next band's Killswitch Engage.
Yep.
Put them down as second stage headliner.
Interesting.
But that could go well like second stage against Bring Me. But I feel that they could also sub Metallica.
Okay. I think, just going off of what we were saying a minute ago, sorry, I should have really included this after we were talking about Architects and Bring Me. Bad Wolves.
Yeah, Bad Wolves are on my list.
Bad Wolves, 100%, I think, will be making an appearance on the bill next year.
Might be a jump, but I feel like they could headline fourth stage.
Interesting.
It's still really early days for them, but they've got real big, real quick. They've got a lot of followers.
They do, and Zombie is an immaculate cover. So, yeah.
If they're not headlining fourth, they wouldn't headline anything above that.
No,
I feel like they could be like a good few bands in on the first main stage.
Interesting. You don't think they'd have to, because they haven't appeared on the download bill before.
No, they haven't.
So you don't think that they would have to like play a lower stage first? Are there any other bands that have actually like excelled that quickly that have just made it straight to like low but main stage on like a Friday?
I think Creeper did. I think Creeper's first appearance download was on the main stage.
Cool.
I was going to say Hacktivist, but Hacktivist's first appearance was actually third stage. Then it was main stage.
Mm-hmm. I, for a long time, was under the illusion that Rise to Remain opened Friday main stage, their first download, but they played like twice before.
Yeah, and they did not play that day either.
When?
So when they were booked to play, they booked to open main stage. That was the year 2012, I believe, where the flooding happened, and the Friday morning arena was not ready to be opened. Therefore, their set was cancelled.
But they did headline the main stage. Opened the main stage Friday the year after, in 2013.
The year after, did they? Okay, my apologies.
I didn't know about that though. That's really shitty.
I think it was them and Fear Factory, and then Fear Factory got half a set, played like 3 songs.
Wow, it's like Dragon Force all over again.
Yeah. Who else you got?
I didn't bother staging any of mine really.
Okay.
So other ones that I am quite hopeful and think will make an appearance. Incubus, strong contender. They're on a bit of a UK leg at the minute. They're going to go around Europe, I think, and I can see it.
I would love them to, because I've never seen them live, even though they are horrendously shit at the moment. But the last time they played Download was 2008, the year before I went. They've never played since I started going in 10 years. So it's heartbreaking that I've never seen them. But for them not to be booked in 10 years makes me think, will they ever?
It's possible.
Have they gone too soft? I would kill ants, because I'm not a murderer, to see Drive live.
Drive, Pardon Me, Stella.
Yeah. Oh.
Just, yes, 100%. Let's hope that happens. Perhaps one that should have been in the middle. Zombie.
Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
Yes. It's been a little while since headlined.
Yeah.
If he did, it would be second stage or sub. I don't think he'd ever play any lower than that now. Second stage headline or main stage sub, should I say.
I can see second stage.
Yeah, he's done it before.
Yeah.
He's done main stage sub as well. He's subbed Avenged. Trivium.
Yeah.
Incredible new album, or newest album. I can see them either headlining second again or subbing Metallica.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I would
both be sick.
100%. I'm not even a big Metallica fan. I would stay for their set though, and that would be a good way to start it.
Yeah, definitely. So next up, I've got a weird one. It's not a weird one. So Stone Sour. I predicted them last year. Couldn't believe they didn't play. Corey Taylor hasn't played in like 3 years now, which is just unknown because usually
he's somewhere on the bill,
year.
either himself or Stone Sour or Slipknot.
Yeah, he's once done double time before, which was Stone Sour Slipknot.
Yeah,
back in 2013. So I thought he could either be, Stone Sour could either be second stage headliner Obviously not on a Slipknot day. Or sub-headline Metallica. That's a push. But I threw in there, I feel it's very unlikely, but it'd be very interesting to have Stone Sour sub-Slipknot. Just to see how dead he is after 5 hours of playing. With like an hour break in the middle.
He's egotistical enough that he'll give it a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at my fucking neck. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I would watch that. Deftones.
Yeah.
They appeared on your list at all?
They didn't. They haven't played in a while, but that's a good shout.
I put Priest down again. That's one that perhaps I should have.
Judas Priest. I mean, it's possible, like, but they headline though. Sorry, they third down. Were they third down? Was it Judas? Was it Five Finger then Judas or Judas then Five Finger? I think they sub-headlined a couple of years back, and obviously this year they headlined Bloodstock just this Friday, just gone. So I mean, maybe they have a break from fests, but it's still likely. It's still possible.
Yeah. Who else? Five Finger, just because
it's them.
They will have released 3 albums by then.
Alice in Chains.
Interesting. Who's actually on vocals now? Interesting.
But they have got a new album coming out.
Cool.
First one in years, I believe. And I think they could be a good sub for Metallica.
Big fan of... I don't know about that.
I think last time we played Download, they were subbing someone.
Interesting.
It may have been third down.
I wouldn't have guessed that, to be fair. I would have thought...
May I?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I would have thought by now... Not... see, now that I'm saying it in my head, I can't imagine headlining either. Alice in Chains.
Headline second? Or headline first?
Either.
No way I'm headlining first. I wouldn't even put him for headlining second. It's a possibility. Maybe this album does really well. But I think subbing Metallica keeps on that classic rock kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe. I would go and watch it either way.
Yeah.
Definitely a big fan of Lane Staley. Kind of era of their thing.
Yeah.
But who else? Airborne. Seeing as we're sort of on similar-ish.
Airborne, yeah. They're not really a band I care for myself.
No, me either.
Him climbing the stage is always fun to watch, but I've seen it twice now.
You got to make predictions that you're not necessarily happy with. That
oh yeah,
just think
absolutely.
are very possible.
Bumps.
That's such a really accurate abbreviation for it as well. Yeah. They are just that kind of band that you just want. Brilliant. Shikari.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, for your sake.
Yeah. I think last time they played, they were headlining second stage. And I think it was against Kiss. Well, no, maybe that's Manson. Either way, I would not watch them. But I think if they did play, they'd be subbing or second stage.
I think they'll be main stage. Maybe not even subbing, maybe third down somewhere if there's an accurate place for it.
If I feel like at this current second in time, Architects are bigger than them. So it could be Shikari, Architects, Bring Me.
Yeah, I can actually kind of see that, unfortunately.
Yeah, those 3 bands are very similar, but one of them is actually worth listening to.
Yeah, cool.
Slash, featuring Miles Kennedy and Co-Conspirators. Just Conspirators.
I just want Miles Kennedy to be there somewhere.
Yeah. His solo project could be possible as well, but I feel it's more likely to be Slash with the album. It's very good live. If they played, I would guaranteed guaranteed second stage headline.
Who?
Slash
and Miles Kennedy.
Yeah, Miles Kennedy wouldn't, but as solo, but with Slash definitely.
He should.
What?
The solo.
Yeah, but he's not worked his way up.
No, I know, projects. But fucking, he has, just in different bands. That's not.
Yeah, but nah, that's like saying Slipknot should Stone Sour should definitely headline because.
I can see it eventually.
I don't think so. I don't think they'll ever reach that level.
What, Friday? You don't think that they can ever get a Friday headline? Interesting. Okay. I will hold you to this.
Cool.
Just this one particular thing.
In Flames, headline in third stage.
Interesting. Yeah, can see it. Didn't put it down. Didn't think about them.
Steel Panther.
I actually did put those down.
Copping's lovers. He loves Steel Panther, so I feel.
Does he really?
Yeah, he loves them. He puts them on so often. So I definitely can see them being like on main stage, probably third down the bill. That's where they usually are, unless
Maybe
like,
Metallica Day, if they go that kind of way about it instead.
Yeah, it would be best suited to Metallica than the other two, for me.
Fair enough. I did put down Clutch as well.
So have I, headlining third, at a push second. At a push.
At a fucking shove. I would put that down as bad billing, 100%. But
yeah, they've played high up before, and again they've got that fan base.
do they?
If you think like bands like Skin Dread have headlined second, and
Much more worthy in my opinion.
yeah, of course, much better band, but Clutch have that following about the same level as Skin Dread. Skin Dread aren't a massive band. You think about it, they're really not.
Yeah, but I think even less of Clutch personally, but maybe.
Yeah,
We'll see. It'll be interesting. And then Machine Head and Twin Atlantics somewhere on the bill.
I wouldn't know about Twin Atlantic. I don't really know what they're like, but Machine Head are almost, unless Rob Flynn has an ego kick, he's not going to play a festival again.
Really?
He's against festivals now
Why?
because he doesn't like where they're booked, and that's why he does an evening with Machine Head, which is a 3-hour set, just them, no support bands. So is that last yours?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll run down mine and cap it off. Hailstorm doing a massive tour soon, and
Yeah.
they released a pretty fucking sick album. I haven't heard it, but I've heard good things. Alice Cooper had on the second stage. It's been a while since he played there.
Headline is second though.
Yeah, he did last time.
Okay. That's all the more reason why I would say probably not then. Why would you make the same booking twice?
So 2014, the lineup was on the Sunday main stage: Aerosmith, Alter Bridge, Steel Panther. In 2017, it was Aerosmith, Alter Bridge, Steel Panther. Andy Copping likes doing exactly the same thing.
Fair enough.
So if he sees it at that level, and I don't think Alice Cooper would play less than headline of a stage, main or second, and he wouldn't headline main. Mike Shinoda, because Mike Shinoda.
Yeah. It's very possible.
Scars on Broadway, which is Darren
Malankian.
that guy from System,
Yeah.
his band, because obviously System's just not fucking happening now. Saxon got a new album coming out, so they're quite likely.
That's interesting.
And Tenacious D, because they got a new album coming out and possibly film in time. And they haven't played since 2012, and they played Metallica Day, so they could possibly be third down on that day.
That would be fucking epic.
So that's our download headliners. No, download predictions. If you have...
Somewhere headliners.
So obviously this isn't a live one. This is a pilot. It's going out on Christmas. And you will see some of those bands have actually been announced or not been announced, and we're actually entirely
We're
wrong.
just so fucking off the mark.
Yeah. Fucking Aqua are headlining. So even though we're not going to read your comments out live because this is 6 months in advance or 4 months in advance, comment anyway. Subscribe to our channel. Don't do that.
Buy our merch.
And buy our merch.
We don't have merch.
Yet. There's no plans to it. So let us know anything you want to let us know. Sick.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye-bye.
Days I die.